Today we're going to become archaeologists because we have discovered a dinosaur of a gaming PC.
And of course, when it comes to weird gaming PCs, it has to come from Temu, and it wasn't an easy process to get this PC. Temu took me on a wild ride, and we're going to tell you about that after a word from today's sponsor.
As a tech enthusiast and dare I say PC building expert, there's only one thing that fuels my carnal desire for destruction, and that's seeing someone with unactivated Windows. Luckily for you, today's video sponsor GVG Mall is here to help. GVG Mall is an online marketplace with game keys and Windows licenses for cheap. The best part is, it's extremely easy. All you have to do is purchase a key using code TB20, then just copy and paste the key into Windows. And beyond just saving big on game keys or Windows 10 or 11 keys, you also get to avoid my wrath. Check out GVG Mall today and be sure to use code TB20 to save big on your purchase.
Okay guys, so this mini gaming PC that resembles a dinosaur was quite the adventure. We paid a grand total of $699 for this mini PC featuring a Ryzen 7 7735HS and an RX 6600M. Sounds pretty decent, right? Not too bad considering it's a boutique PC, but Temu took me on a wild adventure considering multiple times they called me to verify this purchase order, and I'll jump to that here. You guys can see that process.
Yeah, the order was placed through the website on a web browser, not through the app.
Would you please let me know the purpose for purchasing these items? Business purpose, gifts, or personal use?
Personal use.
Did you purchase a product for more than 10 pieces, sir?
May have in the past, but with the order of the PC, it was just one.
Okay, just give me a minute. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Your satisfaction is our priority, and these verification steps help us maintain the highest level of service. So have a nice day, sir. Goodbye.
All right, thank you. Well, hopefully I actually get the PC now.
But basically, it was a pain in the... I can't even say the word. It was a pain to get this thing absolutely verified so they would actually ship it to us. And now, at the time recording this video, this thing is over $800. So, one, I can't really recommend it anymore. And two,
Milong.
it was just a Temu experience, is what I'll say.
All right, so yeah, we got a pretty small box here. It says Shenzhen M Lung or Long Digital Co. It's kind of heavy though. It does have some weight to it. Yeah, I was expecting when I saw the picture of it for it to not be like mobile specs, but it is kind of small, so it makes sense.
It's advertised as a mini PC. The funny thing is on Amazon, and I'll leave a link down below, you can buy this case on Amazon, which is weird. So it makes me think they're almost like taking a mini PC and just shoving it in here. I don't really know how it turned out. We're about to find out. Oh, wow. It is literally exactly what I thought. It looks like they took a mini PC and just shoved it in a dinosaur.
What's that little box there?
This little box is probably the power adapter. Let's see here. It'd be interesting to see because it has a 6600M, which is a pretty decent GPU. There's really not a major difference between the normal 6600 and 6600M. So at least it's a dedicated graphics card with a big honking power adapter. Holy crap.
240 watt.
240?
So this is like an Alienware laptop.
Yeah. Hey guys, Future Matt here. In the midst of the holiday season, we kind of were just coasting through this unboxing like we normally do. And I'll be honest, we did not take a look at the product pictures like we should have, because after the fact, we went back and looked at them, and guys, this is probably an all-timer here. First up, we have a hydrogen bomb level game performance. I wish I knew that before we started unboxing this PC. Next up, we also have a unique dolphin design. Okay, unique dolphin design, that's cool with me. And lastly, it rocks a ocean cooling system. There's no I in there, so cooling system. Full load performance can be fully released. God, I love Temu listings. Let's get back to the unboxing. Pretty much.
So it's interesting you're saying that they sell the case online because I noticed there's no IO shield cutout. It's like specifically cut for this board.
Yeah.
They do give you a really large, you can kind of see it, a large 120mm fan. On the back side, you can actually see the RAM. We got single channel of Crucial, oh God, what is this? DDR5 SODIMM at 32 gigs, appears to be 4800 megahertz.
Is there two in there?
One.
Oh, single channel? That's
gigs.
a no vibe. That's single channel 32 gigs is definitely not great.
It is DDR5 at least.
It is DDR5, so we got that going for us.
I see Wi-Fi. I can see the antennas in here. The heatsink is huge. So that's this big, that little guy there. Well, not little, big, with the big 120mm on it. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, this thing being at $800 now, much less recommended, I'll be honest with you. Maybe we cash in on a Temu winter sale that they were running, but for the most part, it's kind of a weird contraption that I've seen in a wide range of different specs on Temu.
I gotta admit, it looks kind of cool. I mean, it's all metal, besides like the mesh in here. and the mesh is pretty well held on. It's kind of cut to the mouth and everything.
Like that's just one big RGB fan that's over top of it.
Just big massive fan. Here's the back. The I/O is like specifically cut for it. They have their logo and I think that's an RGB button in the back. Yeah, we have dual LAN ports. We have 2 display outs. You know, we got individual audio ports, USB 3s on the front. We even have a USB-C and some decent, like, this is not bad I/O for a quote-unquote mini PC.
Yeah, and we're talking about Temu here, so this is, you never know what's gonna happen.
You can't have great standards.
But for the most part, it's looking kind of cool, a little bit unique, not something you normally see, but let's see what the RGB looks like.
Oh.
Look at that
That's
guy.
prehistoric right there.
Historic RGB.
This is giving ARC vibes, right,
Let's
Jonah?
take you back.
Jonah, what kind of dinosaur is this?
That's a Carno.
A
Carno.
Carno.
He's a meat eater.
He is definitely a meat eater right here, but it's just
cool.
It's kind of cool. It's not weird to the point where it's like, why does this exist? It's actually kind of cool. If you're a dinosaur lover, you play a lot of ARC, sure, maybe.
And then
but,
what size SSD do we have in here?
So it should be a 1 terabyte SSD.
Probably an NVMe. I don't know if I could see it unless it's on the back here. Oh, I can kind of see right there.
Ah, yes.
I don't know what brand or anything is. Looks like we'd have to take off 5 screws to get to it, but it might be safer just to benchmark it and find out once we get in there.
Yeah, so it's looking solid. I mean, it showed up in one piece. We can't say that a lot for the PCs from Temu, but it did. So we'll benchmark it, see if it's any good, see if there's any temperature issues or things like that. But mobile Ryzen CPU with a mobile AMD GPU, the 6600M, I'm curious to see how it's going to perform. It's good to benchmark.
Alright guys, we are playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Warzone, and we are currently running a balanced preset at 1080p.
What's happening? Look at
This thing?
you were like inside somebody.
I was inside of someone. But yeah, balanced preset, 1080p, no upscaling, max FOV. I'm gonna try not to be inside of anyone.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Control center.
Control center. We're running some Resurgence though, so we'll have a lot of players. Pretty close size map, but still pretty big.
Yeah, 6600M we've done benchmarks with. We bought those weird AliExpress cards that are the repurposed ones, and they run really well. They're very similar to the 6600, just a little less wattage, but they perform very similar. So I'm expecting good results as long as it's not being throttled down, and so far, it's looking good.
Yeah, we're getting really good utilization. The GPU fan's definitely the CPU fan, or CPU GPU, is definitely running, but it's not like super loud. It's a nice hum is how I describe it.
Yeah, CPU temps are not amazing, but this CPU, especially on a laptop, would be used to
Way
running this hot, so it's not bad for the watts it's pulling. Nice. Get him with the pistol.
Oh! Oh! Oh, dude, he got a really good little lucky headshot or something there. Oh no, I'm out. I wanted to tomahawk him. I wanted to give him the tomahawk. Oh, that is a person.
That's a person on
I had to
there.
like double take on that. I heard a spray.
Ooh. Oh! Might get your wish. With arms wide open.
Oh, gosh.
Sunlight.
Well, I'm gonna call that a dub. The PC itself did great. I mean, over 100 FPS. I wouldn't even run FSR. Weirdly enough, maybe with this card specifically, or the configuration, didn't seem to do much, so I would just run it all natural at balanced settings.
All right, guys, we're now in Fortnite, currently running the obvious settings, the obvious performance settings, DX12, RV distance for low textures, and hopefully I'm gonna have a better run than I did last time. We'll go to Tomato Town. I'm gonna swipe down Tomato Town.
We're definitely getting that loading in FPS.
Yeah, typical loading in FPS, but obviously the 7735HS is just a 8-core 16-thread, which Ryzen 7, the one time a laptop CPU makes sense for Ryzen. But yeah, I mean, it's solid. Temperature's a little higher than I'd like to see, but I mean, you're only pulling 43 watts. It's not super loud. It literally has one fan to cool the GPU and CPU, so it's fine. The real thing is, obviously, at the $800 price point, nah, not worth. But if you do find it for the price we paid, around $700 or a little bit less, maybe it's a deal for you, but you really always have to worry about mini PCs just being mini PCs. You know, there's really not a lot you can do repairability-wise. Yep, and they just break, and then at that point, you're up to relying on Temu to take care of you, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know how I feel about that. But other times, not so much.
This is a real player. Like, he knows where you are and everything.
So he's gonna die.
It does look like that.
We're getting 144 plus FPS, 160, 170 at times. It's kind of what I hope for playing OG Fortnite, so not bad. The performance is there. There's nothing weird about it. Everything is pretty standard, so, you know, can't complain.
Ooh.
Oh, I ran out of ammo!
Oh,
There it is. Wow, bandages, thanks. Ah! I'm stuck in animation! Oh, there's someone behind me. I hit them. You're ruining this. Anywho, yeah, it runs pretty good. Again, it's a mini PC from Temu. Is it practical price performance for you all at home to buy this? Probably not. But it's still cool that this is actually a Temu product that wasn't a scam. It's real, it's legit, it does a good job. I'll run some other benchmarks to stress this thing, see what the limits are, but 6600M, mini PC inside a T-Rex head.
tight.
It's aight, it does the job. Let's go ahead and run those benchmarks.
All right, guys, we just got done benchmarking our little archaeology discovery here, and it actually did pretty good. I mean, we've used this combo before, so we know that these laptop specs are actually pretty decent, but it's pretty cool seeing them outside of a laptop in a PC that I think is probably gonna hold up for a little bit.
And of all the Temu PCs, it's one that actually works. It isn't a scam. In terms of the other benchmarks we played this PC on, we did Wukong at 1080p medium settings with no upscaling. It really did stress the 6600M a lot, an average of only 47 FPS with a max of 55 and a minimum of 7. Not great, Stutter City there. We also ran Marvel Rivals, which for some reason, you guys could even tell me, it was stuck at 60 FPS no matter what I did, changing the frame rate limit or removing VSync. I don't know, it was locked at 60, it didn't drop, so it was actually a pretty smooth experience. So there you go, running medium settings with no upscaling. And our 30 mark score was 8,256, which at the price we paid is an 8 cent per point score. So it's good price performance at the price we paid, but now it is $800 plus sometimes. So it's not really worth it at that price point, but if you manage to be on Temu as like a new customer, you know how those websites work, you might find this pop up for 600 or less. And at that price point, I think it's good value for the money. Just be careful, there are some that they sell with just APUs in them without graphics cards for cheaper. So buyer beware, we'll use the link down below to shop on Temu. Once again, we can't do longevity testing to verify that this thing's gonna be great long term, so it's kind of a hesitant review, but it worked for this video. So if you wanna learn more about it, link in the description down below. Let me know in the comments as well what you think of this PC.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
So this awesome PC will be for sale at PCBros.tech with a warranty.
Buy a PC today like this one, the ones featured on the YouTube channel, or a bunch of ready-to-ship PCs that are awesome with nice warranties and customer support. Use code ToastBros on checkout. You'll save 30% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye!